Good evening, Miss Sarah. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to we are from group G72. Welcome to our discussion video 2, G2047 Poetry Society. Poetry Society, right?
Yes.
So today, before we start, we need to introduce ourselves first, right?
Yes.
So we will start with Nina first.
My name is Nurina Binti Jamili. My metric number is 181704.
Hi, Miss. I'm Chiu Siu Wei. My metric number is 183705.
My name is Fatma. My metric number 186423.
Hi Miss, my name is Sharni Radhakrishnan. My matrix number is 184202.
Hi, my name is Zarina Binti Arifin. My metric number is 183498.
And my name is Umubari Ahmid Ramli. My metric number is 181643.
So today you are going to discuss about the global issue 1, which is the pollution. So
Yes.
before that, Jarina and Umu have shared the poem in our WhatsApp group. So I believe that everyone have go through it, right?
Yes.
So now Jarina and Umu will read out the poem and then we will discuss it later. Thank you.
Alright, so the dead crow from A. Samad Said. He saw a dead crow in a drain near the post office. He saw an old man gasping for air and a baby belly to breathe. In a crowded morning clinic. This land is so rich, why should we suffer like this?
I want clean air for my grandchildren. I want the damn fools to leave the forest alone. I want the trees to grow, the rivers run free, and the earth covered with grass. Let the politicians plan how we may live with dignity now and always. So, you want to explain the
First stanza. Okay, first stanza, he said that he saw a dead crow in a drain near the post office. Then the persona saw an old man who need air to breathe. Then also a baby who had problem to breathe easily. So the persona saw the old man and the baby at a clinic in the morning, and the clinic is full with patient. And then the persona wonder why we should suffer as long the country is full of development and rich. So basically, the first stanza tell that the persona is very sad about the country because due to the pollution of water, as we can say, we can see in poem that instead in drain, right?
yeah.
So it will be water pollution.
Yes.
And he is very sad also because of the pollution, the people is sick, which is the old man, the baby, the newborn baby also.
That one is
which
focusing on
is-
air pollution.
Yeah. So I will pass to Umu for next stanza.
And I would like to add the Zarina's point that the persona tried to deliver a message that pollution attack everybody, no matter what age, no matter who is he. So it attack everybody and even human and animal. And then for the next stanza, the persona create a question why we should suffer like this. He tried to trigger our mind that do we really aware of our environment and do we really care? And the second stanza really focus on the hope, the persona's hope on the what he want for the future generation. He want clean air, he want clean water, he want deforestation to stop by the politician. So he want politician to plan some solution to stop the pollution. Politician to stop the pollution.
Yes.
Okay. So basically, this poem is directly understood what he tried to deliver the message. The critical environment, the critical condition of pollution that create sick, what we call it, crowded in the clinic that imitate that
A lot of patient, lot
Yeah.
of disease
yeah,
due to the pollution.
sick people. So
So
that's why we choose this poem. as our first poem in the second video.
Also, I choose this poem because I can feel it when I read the poem.
Actually, we have learned this poem before, right?
Yes,
In our
during the secondary school.
Like Zarina said, when I read this poem, like it's very direct. The message is very direct because of the choices of word that poet use. Like instead of some poem, if you say like they will use the words which deliver the indirect message.
Yeah.
So, but this one is quite direct, so it's like easy to understand.
Yes.
Yes, and then this poem also consists of, sorry, you want to continue?
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, this we can see like this poem is very easy because it's only had 2 stanza, right? And then the words used by the poet is very easy. And then what I want to add on is this poem has just one. I think just only what I can see is just only have one implicit meanings, which is the dead crowd, right? Yes, because as we know, the dead crowd is a very tough animals, right? So even though the dead crowd, we can see the dead crowd die, even a very tough animals can die in our surrounding environment. It means that the air pollution is very
Very
serious.
critical.
Yes, so it create a then it will, when the poet write this poem, it will create like people will have some consciousness about the issue, about the air pollution issue.
Yeah, I agree with you for this, but what that made me interesting when I read this poem, firstly, how he expressed the idea, like how he talking about the pollution in different dimensions, different way. He talking about the air pollution, the water pollution. So this kind of thing, like he covered like he said like in just a few words or a few sentences, he covered big issue, right? So like when he delivered this message or his word, it was very like touching the heart and you can feel it. So this one is one of the things that
I agree with all of you. The poem is very easy to understand. And then I think the first stanza, he focused on the things that he currently see, the current situation, the current environment. And then the second stanza, he focused on what he wants in the future. So he stated he wants clean air, he wants the deforestation to stop. And then I think from this poem, he doesn't only focus on living things, because he mentioned about he wants to leave the forest alone, he wants the trees to grow and the rivers to run free. I mean, even though the trees, the rivers are not living things, but then he wants them to be free. Imagine if they are living things and we kind of like stop them from running free like that.
And I think one of the weakness that of this poem is actually the poet should not only focus on the politician,
Yes.
and then maybe the poet should include others people such as the educators, the community people, students, even between just the community. I think because most of the pollution is created by community people, right? So I think the poet should not just focus on the politician, but cover all the responsible of all the community people.
Yes, but I think the person that the writer tell specific on politician because of they have power and they can create a law. If you throw rubbish, you can define. I think that was the initiative of just using politician is what in my opinion
Can you go first? Yeah, I agree with Zarina. Like nowadays, modernization is become a popular thing, right? Because of the increasing population. So government wants to modernize. Like the main reason they are deforesting because they want to build apartments, new houses, right? So the rights for that government holds. So that's why they are, and especially politician. When the politician approve those kind of things, so they will proceed with the deforestation, which will affect the environment and lead to the pollution. So maybe because of that, the poets focus on the politician because of they have the rights.
But it is true that we cannot focus only for politician. as an individual, we should contribute to the environment.
Everyone involved
Yes.
in
Yeah.
the change.
Like
Maybe
everyone
we can
responsible.
take it as a moral value from here. We have to balance the modernization and also our role as a people living in the society.
Yeah.
I agree with Chiu as well and the both of you. I mean, yes, the poet focused on politicians, but then before that, when he stated that he want the damn fools to leave the forest alone, it may be directed to other people who does deforestation. And then I think the politicians have like really big power to control the country, like the current act on non-smoking. So due to the act, and then suddenly more people stop smoking or they don't smoke at shops anymore because they will be fined.
Oh yeah, it is very true.
The current
Yes,
issue.
yes, current issue. They are not allowed cigarette in restaurant, but it's really work.
Yeah.
So it is still possible for the authorities or politicians to enroll a rule to stop the pollutant.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to add on the word using or?
I think everything is okay. I mean, there's no difficult words that I need to search from dictionary or anything.
What's good
The
in this
storyline?
poem?
The storyline is also
I think quite simple. Because the poem is like ending with a happy ending, right? What the poet imagined, and then I very love the word like we may live with dignity, and then now and always meet, which means we have a good futures.
Yes.
Give the
if we start now.
yes.
And the poet also state the old man, the baby, which means from the old generation to
All the
the
people to the
youngest
young.
generation.
Also, what I like, what we can see in this poem, he create the emotion in this poem. Like
Trigger our emotion.
also from reading, we can
Imagine.
imagine the writer emotion. Like first he was sad, and then he show anger by asking why should we suffer like this.
Yeah.
Last was happy moment
Because he puts hope.
Yes.
So the emotional is good in. I mean the
Transition.
Flow.
Yes, the transition of emotion is good. And we can see that.
Yeah.
You can feel that.
Yeah. What else?
Okay, I think that's all. Anyone have anything to add?
No. So basically we are all satisfied with the poem, right?
Yes. And then I think we also learn a lot, and then we have refreshed about this poem.
Yes, that we learned from secondary school.
So that's all for our Let's
I think
today.
that's all for our Lex today. And then next week, we will continue to the next global issue poem by Nina and me, which is on the health issue.
So that's all.
That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.